As Jason Kelce discusses Kylie Kelce's cherished dog Baloo on his podcast, Travis Kelce breaks down in tears. The Kelce brothers were on the New Heights podcast on Monday, March 24th, but this particular episode was unique. The Kelce brothers did not joke around or laugh. Rather, it was a poignant moment when Jason Kelce revealed for the first time the death of his wife Kylie Kelce's cherished puppy, Baloo. When Jason mentioned Baloo, the dog who had been a part of the family from the start, his voice trailed off. With pain in his eyes, Jason remarked, "Baloo wasn't just a dog, he was part of the family." He recalled the days when Baloo would quietly sit next to me while I watched the tape after every game, the mornings when Kylie would get up early and snuggle Baloo on the couch, and the ways my kids would play with him. At first, Travis Kelce couldn't speak. Travis made an effort to remain composed, but when Jason related to him how Kylie gave Baloo her final embrace before she left forever, Travis's eyes began to well up with tears, and he mumbled, "Damn, Jay," his voice cracking. He dropped his head and wiped away the tears that were streaming down his cheeks. Travis is a strong man, as those who listen to the podcast are aware, but this moment reveals another side of him. A brother who loves his family, a person who is constantly devoted to Jason and everything his brother values. "This is easily overcome because we are men," Travis remarked. "Hey Jason, listen to Kylie. I believe this will make her very unhappy." "Yes, Kylie," Jason replied. That day, she was unable to contain her tears. She was going to give birth, which scared me a lot. This happened when I felt totally insecure. "Come on, Jason, please show Kylie a lot of support and care," Travis pleaded. "I take it that you're a powerful man?" Jason answered, "I will do it," with a contemplative expression. "She made an effort to walk this morning and stop thinking about that depressing thing." "Oh, that's good," said Travis. "I have an idea, Jason. Do you think we should acquire Kylie another dog to help her cope with her sadness?" "Oh, that won't work," Jason remarked with a heavy shake of his head. "We're really busy getting ready to welcome the baby. We will be too busy to care for another dog." "I'm sorry to hear about Baloo," stated Travis. "I recall my initial encounter with him. Despite his size, he was incredibly kind and amiable. Everyone was usually amused by his adorable foolishness." "Yes," Jason replied. "When we informed the children that Baloo was leaving, our oldest daughter Ellie responded, 'Oh, he'll get to see Winnie again,' Kylie wrote on Instagram. 'They will be overjoyed to meet one another.' That gave us great comfort." "Children have such a special way of looking at things," remarked Travis. "Their optimism and innocence teach us a lot." "Yes, Baloo always wanted to be petted and eat his favorite food," Jason replied. "He was a straightforward dog who made our family happy. Even though it's devastating, we know he led a contented and loving life." "I think Baloo and Winnie are running around together somewhere, content and unrestrained," Travis remarked. "We will have happy recollections of them forever." "Travis, thank you." "Our family and friends' support really helped us get through this," Jason stated. "Family supports one another in both good and difficult times." "Remember, you are not alone in this loss," Travis remarked. After that, the Kelce brothers held a silent moment in Baloo's honor. With a gentle yet earnest tone, Jason remarked, "We were so fortunate to have Baloo in our lives. It was one of the few times in New Heights that family comes before athletics, when two powerful men don't hesitate to be vulnerable, and when supporters feel that their hearts are always with their families and their devoted four-legged friends, regardless of how famous they are." The loss of their family dog has left Jason Kelce and his wife Kylie in despair. A heartwarming viewpoint from their three girls was shared by the soon-to-be mother of four. "Ellie asked where Baloo was going when I told the girls he was leaving us," Kylie wrote as the description for the photo. "She immediately said, 'Oh, he'll get to be with Winnie again,' after I informed her that he was going to heaven. They will be overjoyed to meet one another. We had the good fortune to spend 7 years with the most adorable, affectionate, tolerant, and silly dog I've ever encountered. All he wanted were dogs and carbohydrates. He was a straightforward man kept together by paper clips and bubble gum. The Winnie Bubba reunion had to be pure magic, as Ellie so eloquently noted, despite the enormous pain. I already miss you, Bubbies. Winnie, the family's other dog, passed away in March of last year, just over a year ago. Only a day before her 33rd birthday, Kylie revealed the news about Baloo. Jason's younger brother Travis Kelce said, "My heart goes out to you," beside 2 sobbing emojis on the post. Kylie is currently pregnant and is expecting her 4th child with Jason 37 later. This summer, their mother Donna Kelce continued. In April, the couple will commemorate the 7th anniversary of their marriage. Before retiring in March of last year, Jason spent 13 seasons with the Eagles in the NFL, winning 1 Super Bowl. Last month, his favorite birds defeated Travis's Chiefs in Super Bowl 2025. The recently ended 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards were won by Taylor Swift. Swift sent a message to her fans when accepting the Tour of the Century honor, one of 9 she won on what ended up being a historic night at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, even if the Fortnite singer was not present for the ceremony. But Swift wasn't the only one honored by iHeartRadio. The Favorite Surprise Guest Award went to Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs, who was also a joint winner that night for the All-Pro Tight Ends on-stage appearance at the London stop of her acclaimed Eras Tour. iHeartRadio presented Kelce with yet another distinction on March 10th at the 2025 iHeart Podcast Awards in Austin, Texas. For his podcast New Heights with his brother Jason Kelce, he received the Best Sports Podcast Award. Travis and Jason Kelce thanked their fans on their podcast's Wednesday episode, acknowledging the significant news. "Now, let's move on to the most exciting news," Jason Kelce stated. "We are once again an award-winning podcast. Yes, we have won the iHeartRadio 2025 Best Sports Podcast title. Woo!" Travis Kelce pumped his fists in celebration. "Many thanks, iHeart," Jason Kelce added. "Yes. And a special thanks to all of you 92%ers who watched every week and helped us win this award. You guys are the best 92%ers, Travis Kelce continued. For background, the Kelce brothers call their audience members 92%ers, a term that was coined by Jason Kelce in allusion to a well-known football play known as the QB sneak. The official website for the show's merchandise claims that fans have come to refer to 92%ers as cute. They began referring to themselves as the 92%ers. It resembles their verbal version of their secret handshake. Jason Kelce continued by thanking their fans for choosing to tune into their show, regardless of the subjects they cover. In reality, Jason Kelce said, "This award is just a representation of all you people who tune in each week to listen to us 2 idiots talk about nonsense." Travis Kelce emphasized nonsense. Jason Kelce claims that without their steadfast supporters, New Heights would not be where it is now. "We are only able to do it because of all of you listening, so thank you very much," Jason Kelce added. "It is a privilege." The well-known NFL playing brothers Travis and Jason Kelce have made their podcast New Heights a favorite among sports fans by fusing their renowned sense of humor with expert commentary. The brothers on the show usually talk about football for a long time, but in the most recent episode, they started talking about astrology and then got into a friendly argument. A fan inquired about the Kelce brothers' belief in astrology and whether they had ever had their zodiac signs read during the Heights Hotline segment. The proposal was swiftly put down by Jason Kelce, who is renowned for his direct style, who said, "This will be a short one." No. To Jason's amusement, his younger brother Travis seemed more interested in the subject, albeit at first he mistook astrology with astronomy. Jason clarified his position on astrology for a few seconds before making it very apparent. He questioned the validity of zodiac features and rejected it as a collection of generalizations that could be applied to everyone. Conversely, Travis used the occasion to make lighthearted references to astrology in relation to his brother's private life.